Saturday the 18th of December. Hope you do well. I'm in a lovely hotel room following the night before Christmas party. So I'm here at Forest Pines in Scunthorpe. It's beautiful Hilton hotel. Let's give you a quick look around, shall we? I don't think I can switch the camera around while I'm doing this, can I? What does that do? No, it don't let me. Should be technology. Oh, okay, here we go. Quick tour. It's a beautiful bathroom. Nice bit of decor. Got it a bit fast here, aren't I? That was good light. Just drinking a cup of coffee at the moment. Last night, though, I was drinking plenty of those. I think about three. There's three of them out there have gone. It was a crate of 10. 10 cans for £10. It's brilliant. Anyway, but apart from the rest of the drink, the boss bought. Didn't have to pay for any drinks all night long. It was fantastic. Oh, I'm just propping my arm up. Oh, that's it. So I hope you do well. Long time since I've personally been to a Christmas party, and I do like dancing, but it takes a lot to get me on the dance floor. And yeah, I haven't been on the dance floor for years, so it was actually a bit uncomfortable at times. Yeah, really good evening there. Really nice meal. The portion size was rubbish though. Rubbish that was. But I don't know if I don't know if you've been to these corporate kind of Christmas parties in the past, but you know if somebody don't turn up, the boss is like put it on the table anyway. And of course, I like my food, so I had a few more sprouts off an extra plate. Mm. There was also, of course, a starter. What was the starter? Oh, it was tomato soup, and the dessert was like a really small Christmas pudding, maybe I don't know, that sort of size. It's not show on camera in it, but it was all diddy food. It's not like really homely food you expect. You'd hope for anyway. Just look at the camera. Hold on a second. So what I was going to talk about today, I thought, well, I'm here in a hotel, so why not talk about hotel stays when it comes to cycling and stuff like that, and my kind of experience with it. So I've used a few hotels and B&Bs, Airbnbs over the years, especially on multi-day stuff. Uh, not in the last, not in the last 12 months or more. I don't think. Well, I've used one bit not as much, not as part as a multi-day. Um, but I used to use like travel lodges and Premier into a like like getting down to an audax event or something like that. Or I went to Wales a few years ago, Airbnb. That was really nice. So I do it, and I think if you're going to do a multi-day thing, it's you want to be going for a travel lodge or Premier Inn or Airbnb because they're kind of the cheapest ones. You would not you would not want to come to a Hilton or something like that because it's a lovely place, it's a lovely room, and the benefit of all those other ones is usually those sort of places you can bring your bike into the room, and I don't think Hilton would allow you to bring your bike in the room. Well, if you know any different, let me know down in the comments below. Well, when it comes to travel lodge and Premier Inn, there's never a problem. You just pull your bike straight in. You don't have to even say anything. They kind of expect it's a normal thing. So there you go, stay in hotels. So I guess apart from picking the kind of chain hotel or where you're going to stay, well, I suppose when it comes to choosing where to stay, I guess it's what you were trying to achieve really. If you're going to be riding fast as you can somewhere, staying overnight, and then riding back again, not necessarily as fast as you can, but as far as you can. Sorry, you want to be going for a location which is pretty close to some amenities in the morning, so you can get stopped up and eat breakfast and all that kind of thing. And I've stayed in places, motorway services places and things like that because they're usually the cheapest. And there's pretty much always a garage around in the morning. Oh, anyway, yeah. So but what can I tell you about staying in hotels really? I guess B&Bs. I'm probably gonna get back to doing Airbnbs next year when things get back to normal. Hopefully, fingers crossed. touch wood. Because the problem with Travelodge and Premier Inn and anywhere at the moment is the prices kind of being inflated just to fit demand, I suppose, or the places are getting greedy. One of the two. It's probably the latter, to be fair, because I can remember I used to pay like 35 pound for Primary Inn or Travelodge. Now there can be, upwards of 50, 60, 70 pounds, depends on, well, I guess it all depends on when you stay and what day it is, but they just seem to double in price. It's kind of ridiculous, really. So what else can I talk about in terms of accommodation and things? Airbnb is probably the way to go. There was a video he did years ago. If I can find it, I'll link it somehow to this one, stick it at the end, or add a card or something. And it was a North Wales trip. I cycled from Crowell to North Wales, and that was a beautiful Airbnb over in North Wales towards what's it called? Conwy Bay, and it's a massive garage, and just put the bike in there overnight. Don't have to worry about security or anything like that. So you do have options Airbnb. I always when I get in when before book anywhere, I just get in touch with the host and say, is it all right to bring my bike into the room? And if they say no, the more than not they come out with options like it's okay to leave it in the hallway, or we've got a garage and put it in there, lock it over there, and overnight. It's usually not a problem. There's usually good options there, so don't think that you can't book Airbnbs and not have anywhere to put your bike, because it's usually fine. So yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about today: staying in hotels and accommodation, thing like that for rides. I think also next year, something I was mentioned 2 or 3 years ago, along the same sort of lines, overnight stay. Well, not overnight stay, but kind of overnight stays. So what I want to talk about anyway is catching a train somewhere early in the morning and then cycling all the way back. That's something I'd love to do as well. It's kind of related in it in a little loose way. Um, it was suggested to me a couple of years ago, and I've never done it. I've still not done it because I'm still wary about going on trains in the UK because they're rubbish, aren't they, in terms of bike storage and stuff like that. So I will do it though at some point. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go downstairs. It's coming up to 9 o'clock in it, so trying to get some breakfast, soak up a bit of this alcohol in me. Am I talking all right? Am I a little bit croaky? I don't know. Right. Anyway, I'm off. See you later. Have a great day. Shopping awaits. Christmas shopping. Get that done. Right. See you tomorrow.